lakad matatag!
Normally.
BKB piercing disables on the side of XERXIA.
Oh, they go for it. They go for the Beast Master. I was thinking that.
Plus the attribute aura reducing the damage of the Ember. It's just so difficult for him to actually secure these last hits by like doing normal right attacks. So it's definitely a difficult one for him. Ooh, meanwhile up top, RDP taking a bit of a beat and getting really low, and the final Thunderstrike hit actually brings him down. Jar Jar there with the first blood. Nice start here for XERXIA.
And Karma, he is not being. So you're one of those guys who like unpauses the moment someone DCs, right?
Oh,
like,
no. That is dirty. That's winning through, you know, just completely un-game mechanic sort of thing. That's just being an asshole.
That's dishonor. Yeah, dishonor
that is.
for you. Oh, bottom lane. Toy dies.
Toy got picked up on as well. That Gondry might be following him here. One more right click is all Ridpo's going to need. He does bring him down.
And Bombay's like, you know what? I'll go kill myself. Is he gonna wait for them to TP and then kill himself? Oh, is he gonna do that? Yeah, just TPs himself. All right.
Yeah, I guess it looks like he can. So he would be able to get on out, but JG has to just TP back to base. He's got no regen to work with. Meanwhile, the two supports trying to go on Fearless right now. Actually goes in aggressively there. Nicely done, but the ultimate from the Underlord. Can he get the cut off? Another jump to the side. The slow just about lands, and Fearless will be brought down. JG even getting the kill credit there. And Hong Hong maybe wants to try and do some damage to bring down Bombi, but he just going to stand his ground, try and right-click away, trading as best he possibly can, but it's not going to work. All the ball, though, with the long-range axes. Okay,
and,
they find something, but even still, definitely benefiting XERXIA.
And he also finds a nice...
It's just been left to his own devices. He's not really been punished that hard.
Called a TP scroll, and they have no stunts like you mentioned, right? So it's like...
That's true. Well, they're trying to go on Toy. The trees actually end up blocking their entry as well as the Drow's escape, so they just have to disengage. Fearless charging forwards there with the Fire Remnants. Does manage to get the kill into the sky. Can they bring down the Tusk as well? I'm not sure if they quite have enough left in the tank to do so, but Fearless doing his namesake, not caring, diving past the tier 1 tower. Any TP rotation from the side of XERXIA can completely flip this on his head, but no one's doing it. And Rupido is just left. He's dead. Easy double for Fearless. Oh, up top though. RDP now going to get dived under the tower. Is there any way to get himself out? No, I don't believe there is.
I like how XERXIA is like, if you die to the stand-in, that's your fault. We're not helping. Triple heroes and you're behind. So getting those kills is very difficult. Meanwhile, Bombay, he might be losing his life.
Yeah, he gets taken down, Soul Rip to the back. There is actually Ember Spirit here, but he's got no mana to try and get himself out of here with. He's in a real dangerous position. He's just dead. They took the bait, they found the kill onto the Skywrath Mage, but they lose so much more. 2 heroes, their mid laner, and they're going to give away Tombstone Gold to boot. Yeah, this game is just going from bad to worse here for Reaper.
I guess the positive is that they took some of those creeps, but that's like, that's such a lame...
Look for those silver linings. Avert the tilt any way you can.
Yeah, well, they need to do a lot of that for XERXIA right now, because this Alchemist, he's getting gargantuan, I believe is the word. He's going to have the Sacred Relic very soon, and then he's going to be very close to his Hand of Midas. Sorry, not the Radiance online.
Yeah, do the Pinskate, get on top of the Drow Ranger. No way to survive that. Gondry probably going to end up falling as well. There's absolutely nothing that Reaper can do here. They're just losing people left, right, and center. And they're even able to more heroes down here as well. The Moonlight Shadow has been activated. Maybe they could try and set something up. They got the connection to Bombi again. Poking and prodded. The Mystic Flare actually a little bit off the mark there. The shards pushed the Mirana in the different direction, but you can't escape the fist. Punches him in the face. There is going to be a Glyph trying to send the Ember Spirit backwards, but he's still just charging. Going to be able to find the kill to Scarif eventually. He's still alive for now, but the Disruptor is already dead. And JG's got a little army of zombies on him, but the Tombstone actually times out. Maybe he can get himself away, but there's just too many balls as well. The slows racking up relentlessly. And Rupido, the only person left alive down here for XERXIA. And I think it's just a matter of time before he falls. Oh, he's going to actually go aggressively in towards RDP. But just trying to juke out of the endless maze.
The good to it, then he sort of just moved somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know. I think he sliced a fisted while he was being lipsed.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Oh, they've actually got the grab there onto Rupido. That Tusk is easy pickings. Even going to be able to take down the tier 1 tower. So despite the fact they took that loss at the bot lane there, Reaper are able to bounce back, start finding some objectives. Another grab there on towards Bombi. This guy...
That was not the what you wanted to get out of the Aegis. Like, he was pretty far off by himself and he lost it. And they know they're coming now.
It seemed like they could go for something, but it looks like they have to change their mind. XERXIA not going to try and shy away from the fight, going straight in. They've got the good connection on towards the Beastmaster. Raw dropped for the Tusk as well. They might be able to burst him down, they do, but Beastmaster loses his own life in response. Karma surviving, keeping doing damage. He is getting killed to Rana as well as the Ember Spirit manages to get the Remnant off to the side, but he's still got 2 charges to work with. Glimpse trying to pull him back. Oh, he mistimes it! He gets dragged back into the Pit of Malice. And down he goes as well.
Fantastic. Oh, could they find anyone? It's likely can. RDP just makes it out.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try and take out his Ancient Creeper
Arrow.
instead. There's a lot of damage onto JG. Oh, Arrow just goes straight for the mid. They couldn't actually even finish off the Thunderhide. Able to plod itself away. No, jump forwards there from Fearless. Does get the connection onto Jaja. There should be a dead disruptor. He manages to get the ultimate down first. Fearless, he took the bait. Can he actually get himself out of this one? As the heals come bombarding him from the rest of his team. He's getting low. He's rooted in place, but still, he's actually managing to out-survive everybody else. Eventually, he falls, but it doesn't matter. XERXIA's taking heavy losses. JG getting stuck into the trees. Karma is in there. Gondry trying to get himself out through the enemy teleport. Not quite going to work, though. Tombstone is down, buyback comes in from the Tusk, wants to try and help out the Alchemist, who was in a 1 versus 3. But with that Q, Reaper just disengaged, taking that fight. Even still, both sides just holding up on the high ground of the river. Jump forwards there from Karma, gets a good connection onto the Toy as well as the Bissell Blade. Trying to burst him down as fast as possible. There is going to be the Force Staff, bringing a bit of safety there, but the Glimpse straight back into the middle of it. He's taking a beating, throwing arrows out left, right, and center. He's getting low, but not enough to actually drop him. Eventually does actually die there. I think the Illusions managed to finish off the Drow. Even still, jump force of Karma again. The BKB is going to be there to avoid the unstable concoction as well as the Raw. They're locking down the Alchemist as best they possibly can, doing every single bit of damage, but it's not quite enough. Meanwhile, Fearless, he's trapped inside the Stack Storm. He's not got his BKB to disengage. He is dead this time. Glimpse as well onto RTP, but it looks like XERXIA are just interested in disengaging. I say that, and Karma straight back in again. Another concoction on towards a Toy. The arrow actually lands onto Jaja in the backlines. Gondry's going to be able to finish him off as a result. Wasn't even the intended target of that arrow, but hey, a little bit of luck there for Reapers. They'll gladden it, but could make any progress toward. He's been picked off so many times in these fights. So with that picked up now, that might catch Reapers by surprise, who are coming in for a Moonlight Shadow play. See who they're able to find. Karma is there, but he's got a Lincoln Sphere put on top of him. So he's providing a bit of extra safety, jumps in very aggressively. There's going to be the Stack Storm, gets the connection just onto the Beastmaster though, but he could not get himself out of it. Gondry's also going to fall momentarily. You know, in the back lines, Fearless is on top of Jaja, but he's already dropped his ultimate, so it's not really the end of the world when the Disruptor dies here. And Fearless is trying to get himself out. And it looks like he will successfully manage to. All charging forwards. There's nice shackles there, just in time.
Really nice move by George though. He just drops the Stack Storm on the Beastmaster. They can't get his BKB up because he just got a free Aghanim Scepter upgrade from his friend, from the You Suffer a Lot. Overwhelming Blink, by the way, on the Alchemist. So shows up next to people, doing massive amounts of damage and slowing them as well, making it easier to kill them.
Yeah. Is there any other item that he's going to build now, or is it all about just, I don't know, making more ags for his teammates?
You might want to get the shard just so you can remove the stun from your allies. Oh, here we go.
Got the connection to the Ember Spirit inside the Stack Storm. Cannot react whatsoever. Does he have a buyback? Meanwhile, both the supports there was getting trapped by Karma, but they were able to disengage. But you can't evade the Glimpse. Dragged Hong Hong back into his grave. And 2 people gone there for Reapers. No buyback available. So this probably will be the tier 2 in the mid lane.
Feel to hurt the Alchemist enough.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh, Jaja. He might be able to get a grab here onto Fearless. Gonna drop the ult, and he was not expecting that whatsoever. Out of the blue, down goes the Ember Spirit. And that's 80 seconds in the ground. Still no chance of a buyback. And obviously Roshan up in 20. So that's going to be the key for XERXIA to probably take that objective down and then push for the potential end of the game. Unless actually they're just going to get high ground now. They don't even really want to care about going for the Rosh.
They want the buyback. They're like, listen, if you have buyback, you better use it. We're not gonna give you. Roshan, remember, Roshan is the fastest, but it could have been 2 minutes longer. They don't know this, so Like, might as well force out what he can. Oh dear.
Nice kick back there onto RDP, caught by the Abyssal Blade. Sure, BKB can he at least get his ultimate off in time? He cannot. He gets it. Actually, I think he did, but it was on the Lincoln Sphere, so it gets completely negated regardless. Tombstone going to drop as well, trying to keep it alive for as long as possible, but this really feels like this is the end of the game here. Reaper chucking skills out left, right, and center to try and hold him back, but just losing the entire set of barracks.
On racks taken, mid racks.
Look worse than it actually is. I think probably in a normal game, it's probably actually like a 15,000 gold lead, something like that.
Like more like 10, right? Like you're right. Like it's like like maybe you're right. It's like he's like sizable but not insurmountable.
Yeah.
So more of the map disadvantage is hurting them. RDP, he's gonna get caught.
Jump forwards, yeah. There is Beastmaster forced off to safety though, trying to bring him out. Unfortunately, Gondry though completely separated. He will get punished for it. The Tombstone up on the high ground, no one can actually hit it right now, so there's going to be a hell of a lot of zombies to work. Meanwhile, the Stack Storm actually did get a connection onto the Drow Ranger. Can they burst it down fast enough? It doesn't look like it. He's able to disengage, applying a lot of damage on towards the Tusk, but there's so many Force-Staffs pushing themselves around to and fro. Fearless getting locked in place. The zombies doing a lot of work. JG actually had to stand back to get rid of them. Kick backwards there on towards the Ember Spirit. Fearless might finally end up dying, and he does. He's gone for 90 seconds, no buyback, even Hong Hong. A third casualty there for Reapers. So it's down to a 2 versus 5. Can they actually...
You know, it's like...
I'll drain that. 4 strength. That'll show them. Oh, we're up. Potential grab. Oh, the Stack Storm actually a little bit off the mark there again this time round. RDP though gets kicked outside the base. Got his BKB off, but unfortunately doesn't help him survive against the physical attack there of the Alchemist. And this is it. I mean, they're not even choosing to get Megas. They just want to end the game right now. First tier 4 has fallen, still 25 seconds without the Ember Spirit. They're going to have to try really hard to keep this game going for him. Toy just getting jumped on. Force-Staffs yet again, trying to get himself into the base. Gondry's there just in range, keeping his Drow Ranger alive. Cannot say the same though for Hong Hong, leaping away, but not enough. He will still fall. And Toy, it's the relentless barrage of arrows there onto JG, but even still, he's able to disengage. Now the turnaround, but the BKB is there from Toy again to make sure he doesn't get caught by the Pit of Malice. But it just does not matter. They're losing so many people. The Ember Spirit's back, buyback as well from the Undying. So it's still a 3 versus 5. The Megas are now secured. The Ancient is open. And it seems like XERXIA, they're paying a bit of respect to this. They're not just relentlessly charging forwards.
Yeah, but they take in mega creeps, and they can afford to take as much time as they want to right now. The Roshans are very fast if they want to go backwards, but in the end, I mean, it is mega creeps and Rapido forward here.
He gets the kick down to Gondry, but his team was just nowhere nearby. But speaking around nearby, they've got the grapple to Fearless again. Ember's down, but he has buyback this time round. He is going to do it. Jumping. Can he help out Toy? He cannot. The Drow is dead. It's just him left all alone. There is a Beastmaster respawning momentarily. Max Dagon just bought out for the Alchemist. Why the hell not? And then that is it. XERXIA end up taking the first game of this best of 2 series.
I mean, it was a really impressive showing by Reaper. They did not answer the PL at all with this pick.
Yeah, it feels like it should be a pretty free game for Karma. And Void Spirit's
lane. Rapido taking some damage again.
Snowball out towards the creeps. Does manage to evade death now, but the slows are still coming in with the battery assault. Just a matter of time. And Gondry's the one to pick up the first club. So it was a nice read. So the snap
game 1, and JG, he's on the voice, but who really needs to have a decent start so that he can rotate around the map and make space. And oh dear, Fearless.
Looks like down bottom. Gondry might be getting taken out here. Does trap them both inside of his cogs, but they're body blocking up the exit. He's taking a bit of a time, but eventually will go down. Actually using the south to try and keep himself alive, but unfortunately just ends up wasting the gold.
That's gonna be painful, but it's not the biggest deal. And meanwhile, so Judges loses life as well.
And Karma's just getting ran down underneath the tower, dropping another web, not choosing to give up the chase right now, and this should just be a dead PL. Hong Hong securing it from afar.
That's fine.
Actually find that kill. So unfortunately for JG, it's a wasted rotation. Nice counterplay coming out from Reapers.
Dude, do you see Fearless' net worth? He has got 2,200 gold on a puck in almost 8 minutes. JG is almost 1,500 gold ahead of him. That is wild. I mean, I know that they were able to get a couple of roos. Oh, well, and they might be able to increase it even more right now.
Getting low. There's a couple more people though from Reapers in the general area. They might be able to turn this around right now. Gondry's alive for now. Bombi is going to be the first caster who can JG finish off. Uses the Astral Step to disengage. Maybe going for more as Jaja has also TP'd him. I'm not going to bother pushing him. Yeah, so it's 50 and 12 for JG to the 32 and 1 there of the puck. And speaking of the puck, getting gone on yet again, getting the orb off, but doesn't actually jump to it fast enough. Just gets right click down.
Oh dear, Fearless. He is really struggling in this game. And Toy loses his life again. I think that was just gotta get a insane amount of multicast on bottom lane. But BTS wants to go for it. They want to get this kill. They want to go for Toy.
So nice grab there with the shots, find him in the trees. Nice gusto actually pushing JG back off of him. He's going to jump back in with one more rash attack. Bombi's getting low. Might end up dropping for this, but doesn't matter. XERXIA just bringing numbers to this fight, trying to get on top of everyone they can. Hong Hong's trapped between heroes and creeps, can't go anywhere, while Gondry is dealing with 2 people himself.
It was Fearless.
He's going to pop into the back. Rapido is quite low, not much mana to work with. Can Fearless bring him down? Not for now though, as RTP's also TP'd in here for this one. JG's got no mana to work with, no bottle charges. He's trying to get himself out. Fearless still has Dream Call to use, but they don't actually end up using it. And just mass tip as well as also setting up on the puck for any remnant grabs, which we're going to see showcase right now. There's supports though coming in, Reaper as well as Hong Hong, or Gondry and Hong Hong, sorry. Able to make the space, and now JG's bit of way more than he can chew. 5 heroes from Reaper, all in the general vicinity. And they're just chasing after Jaja as well. Well, a hit from Rapido. Ooh, nearly burst down the puck straight away. So close.
If he had the Blightstone, he would have been dead. That's one of the few times where you think, maybe if only he had the Deso build. But no, he's being smart going for the BKB, but that means that you do miss out on these very close kills that he would have been able to get in that situation. All right, what do we got? Phantom, he's coming in.
Yeah, very aggressive TP, running straight on top of the Drow Ranger right now. Going to commit everything for it. Mormon's Kiss is also raining in. Connection, the connection needs one more hit on top of it, but they can't quite find. Actually, never mind. Rapido gets the connection there with the Ice Shards, long range. And it looks like Reaper can only disengage. Quick pokes in and out onto RDP. Roll forward as well with the snowball, but still they can't commit. The duel has been committed, but stolen Mormon's Kisses actually gets the duel victory over towards Fearless. Hong Kong might die for this. Meanwhile, Karma's still playing around with Gondry into the back lines. Neither one dropping just yet. Finally, the clock's down. Rubik short to follow. Fearless now getting focused up. He's feeling pretty damn safe as of yet. Takes out Bombi. And that could be the end of the engagement. Karma now having to retreat. Oh, it doesn't actually connect. He's a little bit off the mark. Pig pole there from Karma. And the PO is gone. Dispersed amongst all the other locations to get farm.
He's going for step. Legion Commander is going to be okay here. We'll have his ability available.
He's there. Oh, the Ethereum actually got connected on from the spiders instead. The jewel is there, but it might be another victory going over towards the puck. No one gets it. Fearless still dies though. Legion Commander gets taken out in response, but it looks like that's going to be the end of the little fight. I say that. Actually, Rapido has got the connection here onto Gondry, but has to use his hookshot defensively to disengage.
Another XERXIA, they're going to be happy with that. Yeah, they don't get the dual victory, but literally nobody cares about the dual victory in this game unless it's the enemy who gets it on bottom lane. Hong Kong, he TP'd into this.
Karma just feeling so strong right now. Trying to stand up underneath for tier 2, but he's actually getting hit from the tower. Taking a lot of damage, trapped now inside of the cogs. Can he get anything out of this? No, he cannot. Definitely, I think he got a bit ahead of himself. Meanwhile, in the mid, it looks like Reaper's carry is also going to get taken out. Fearless can't really get anything else out of it.
Both teams doing their best to make sure this game remains exciting, you know? It's like, Karma's like, come on, guys, we got to give the fans something to root for. We can't just win through this. And then we see Toy. He's like, no, allow me, brother. Let me show you how it's done. So both carries a little gung ho right now. Still, Karma. He's not that bad. Like, I mean, sorry, it's not that. How could you? I think that the commends you get from your team after, or Toy, he's in trouble.
They're trying to go for him right now. Can they get close enough for the duel? They are going to be able to lock him in place. And down goes the Legion Commander. The sacrifice was Bombi there across the map, tanking the gank from the rest of the Reaper side. Oh, long-range hookshot as well. Does get the grab on towards the Legion Commander. 4-staff down to the low ground though. I think eventually he's still going to fall.
This feels very similar to what Toy did last game. Remember when he had the Aegis and he just went top and...
Yeah, that's why keeping us all guessing. Never know what's going to happen up there.
Look at me. I wonder how they smart. Look at Smartlings. Ah, there you go.
Fearless. Nice two-man connection there with the Dream Core. Trying to destroy it there with the Snowball save though. Bombi's getting low. Doing his best to stay alive. Will eventually end up falling down. And except the rest of XERXIA, they're all out. I'm not interested in hanging about.
Until I think they want to try to wait until they get the heart on the PL. Once you have that, it becomes a lot harder for the Reapers expires.
Yeah, so that's going to be free reign for Reapers until then. And I'm sure they probably know. They realize that this item is going to be coming. They have to get as much use as possible. Nice ether and a grab there from JG. Poking on towards Toy as best they can. Maybe they can get rid of the Age, especially so many heals and sustain. He's alive for now, but Karma's getting involved. With that Reaver freshly picked up, he's feeling confident to start taking these fights. Warmless Kisses also raining in. Can the Drow get away? There's going to be the duel, locking him in place. And down he goes. Gondry was also trying to cancel it out, but ends up just throwing his own life down the toilet. And Reapers are just disintegrated at the seams right now. They've even got the grab onto Fearless, the 4th casualty. And RDP can just scuttle away like the spider she is.
Are we XERXIA now from in control? That was the Aegis timing from Reapers. I feel like it's not the first time this happens. Oh dear.
Now TP into real danger as well. There's a TP coming in here from Gondry. Can he actually change this at all? I don't think he can. It's just too much damage. And now he's going to be careful himself. He doesn't also get picked off. Karma just feeling relentless right now. Going to dive past the tier 2. The puck is up in a couple of seconds. But it doesn't matter. They desperately want this, man. Hong Hong throwing it back for now. Remnant does also connect onto Fearless. Hookshot going through, lands onto JG, going to push it back. Silence as well in place. The Yule Scepter's going to keep him alive for now.
Nice snowball.
Yeah, keeping him back. That might just be the cue for everyone to disengage. He jumps in aggressively. You don't have the mana for this, man. What are you doing? Force stuffed out by his team. And now Karma back in. Toy taking a beat and slowed up. The cogs are going to make the space for the disengage. But Karma just does not care anything about this. He's still going in. The Snowball gets the connection. The Drow is dead again. And now they're going to back out.
Fearless, he was chasing JG the whole time. Does get the kill.
Reason to hang about. And they all will disperse.
Karma's got no mana, by the way. So it's like, yeah, let's just take a breather here. He's going to go for the Mage Slayer, which is great against the puck, perhaps. All his damage is magical. It's going to be at least 2 minutes to up to 5 minutes for Roshan to spawn. So XERXIA, like, they're just... This feels very similar to Game 1, right? They have this massive advantage. And it's not inflated this time, though. Mid lane.
Jumping forwards, actually get the hookshot connection there onto Rapido. Does get the 4-star back on now. Here is Karma. He's going to join the fray back again. Gondry just getting completely focused up, disintegrated in seconds. Now they're actually going to change target over towards Fearless. The puck just vanishes. Now they've even got the caption there on towards the Drow Ranger, but the stolen snowball there from Hong Hong makes a bit of space, but it does not matter. Another duel from Jar Jar. That is now 40 bonus damage there for getting removed right now, and not everyone's even coming back to a base. Gondry's now TPing into the trees, maybe thinking they can try and take this fight, but I mean the range back's already gone. Dream Core connection is going to be there. Jump forwards from the tusk, but the punch doesn't actually end up landing onto him. RDP taking a beat, but Karma doesn't really care. He's just going to keep on going forwards. Change your target over towards Hong Hong. The Rubik melted away. RDP now taking a heck of a beating from all of these illusions. Meanwhile, in the back line, Gondry gets taken out. People are just dropping here from Reapers. They're trying their best to stand their ground right now. Toy, he's stuck between everybody. BKB activated, but all of his Agi's being drained. They're too close to him. Does able to find the Legion Commander at least, but Karma not caring about that. BKB's over, going straight on towards the Drow Ranger. Nothing they can do to stop it. Hong Hong bought back for this. Does actually have Astral Step, so he's able to get himself out. He's just going to dive fountain at this rate. He doesn't care at all. Too many illusions. And he will actually decide to back on out, regardless. XERXIA just winning left, right, and center. Another grab onto the puck, but no follow-up. Oh, Hong Hong was in the back lines. Apparently, he died. RDP might be as well, trying to run himself away. Another punch from the tusk. I can't get the whole Too much going on. The fight is just not ended. Now Gondry's back. Now he's getting plowed into the Karma. Ice shards from afar, but actually blocks in his own teammate. And now they're going to go back to him buildings.
Can I say something? I don't know, the fight's still going, man. That looks like it might be... Oh, finally, good Dream Coil.
Got the connection. Snowball, though, keeping the Tusk alive for a little bit longer. He just goes full retreat. Karma just holding everyone at bay with a hook shot. Wait, where? What happened to Gondry? He didn't even follow his hook. I don't know what the hell happened there. But even still, Reapers, they are just charging relentlessly. RDP and Fearless, they've got to find something out of this. But it doesn't look like they can. XERXIA get out without sustaining any heavy losses. Going for a smoke play right now, going to wrap into the triangle, see who they find hanging about. Looks like RDP will be the first person they bump into. The smoke breaks. Still, no one's actually diving in. Full charge. Just Karma being left inside of the pit, slowly killing Roche. Now actually, he's going to disengage, charge now, does find Fearless. Meanwhile, Hong Hong gets caught into the backlines. Toy forced to pop the BKB, but Ripito is there to cut off the escape. Gondry's already gone as well. RDP focusing onto Karma, but the PL's just not taking any damage. Another dual victory there for the Legion Commander, and everybody is dead on the side of Reapers, and GG is called.
And Karma still trying to find out his ping. He's like, hey guys, this is very important for me to find out this ping. He's like, dude, the ping doesn't matter, alright? You won. You know,